Gridiron Warriors take the field in an epic battle that is larger than life. It is called Texas High School Football. Only one show can bring the greatest sport from the greatest state into focus. Lone Star Gridiron.
This is Lone Star Gridiron reporter Glenn McCarthy with Defensive Coordinator of the Katy Tigers, Coach Matt McDaniel. Coach, I just wanted to talk a little bit about just about the team and what you think. Just give me some keys on what the team from your defense mainly.
Well, we got a good challenge ahead of us. They got a very good offensive football team. They throw and catch the ball really, really well. Their offensive line is very well coached, very disciplined. They pass protect really well, and they got a quarterback, one of the better ones that I've seen. So over there. Got a big test. I think the kids are excited. I'm sure they are too. It'll be a good matchup.
And y'all have been up against good quarterbacks before, Tyler Page, Derek King. What do you see in Sam Ehlinger?
He's tough. He's a strong runner. He runs very well. He breaks tackles. He's hard to take down. It looks like when he's in the pocket, he escapes pressure really well. And he throws on the run very, very accurately. He throws deep balls. He throws fade routes better than anybody I've seen in a long time. So he's a very good quarterback.
So what do you do, Coach, that transition into you're losing 5 starters, including Giovanni, if we're gonna put him back as a nickelback or monster back. What do you do with that new secondary against a proven quarterback who is going to come out and is going to be looking to exploit your weaknesses?
It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a good matchup. We've got 3 lettermen coming back in the secondary. So we've got some people who they didn't start, but they played in a lot of ball games. So they have some experience there. It's going to be a good matchup. We got to do some things to help them out as far as giving them helping coverage and pressuring the quarterback as best we can to kind of help them guys out some. But I think I think they're excited. I think they're ready for the test, ready for the matchup.
And Coach, what do you do about your 3 units, the linebackers, defensive line, and the defensive backs, and losing such senior, Woodring, Fisher, Willock, Colin Wilder? I mean, these are all guys that are playing in Division I right now.
And they were very good players, really good players. But, we've got returning starters on the D-line. We've got a returning starter at linebacker, and we've got some lettermen coming back in the secondary. They've done a good job of stepping up and providing some leadership for our defense and kind of helping the other guys who don't have as much experience kind of come along. So it's been a good fall camp for us.
All right, Coach McDaniel, what about the tradition at Katy and how you've got, out of 8 starters that you need to replace, you've got 7 guys that are seniors that are stepping into starting for their first time. And what does that say about how they know what their job is, and they know that they're going to have to come out here and live up to their senior year, because this is their first time to go at it, but it's going to be their last?
Well, we talk a lot about tradition up here, and I think the kids take a lot of pride in playing defense here. It's something that they look forward to every year, so we always seem like we have kids that step up. Either young kids step up or seniors step up when it's their time. They've been preparing for 4 years, and I think they're excited for the opportunity. Okay,
one last question, Coach. If you had to take last year's defense with all those guys, and you could coach them, and including these guys out here, the guys that were juniors and sophomores, and you could coach those guys in a D1, what type of defense do you think you could muster up with a 4 years of the same guys? It would be like an 8-year program right there that you could get some true brotherhood right there.
Yeah, they were a very special group. They're a very special group. They were a talented bunch of players. The young guys that we have back, some of them coming back, and the guys that have left were definitely some really, really good football players. I think they could be pretty special.
So you think you could pitch some shutouts in college?
Somebody could. Somebody could. I don't know if I could. But.
All right, Coach. Thanks for taking my time, taking your time.
All right,
appreciate it, sir.
No problem.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.